ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಸಂಸದನಾಗಿ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಹಾಸನ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಜನತೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ನಾಯಕರಾದಂತಹ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತಾ, Honorable Speaker, Madam, I rise to speak on the demands of grant for the Education Ministry for the year 24-25. Government expenditure on education as a percentage of GDP remains alarmingly low. The economic survey of 23-24 highlighted a mere 2.7 allocation, significantly below the National Education Policy 2020, a recommendation of 6%, Madam. This underspending directly impacts the quality of education. The union budget has marginally increased the funding for higher education, allocating 47,619 crores, which is less than 1% of the total budget, Madam. This funding is inadequate given the sector growing demands. Public institutions face a severe resource constraint, the neglect of R&D, lack of focus on skill development, equity issues, and absence of meaningful administrative reforms undermine its potential. The center should prioritize fundings and strengthening the existing university before creating a new ones, Madam. As neglecting the current institution in favor of a new ones is counterproductive. Kindly remember, Madam, Karnataka education system has produced stalwarts like Sir M. Vishweshwaraya and Infosys Narayan Murthy, Madam. Furthermore, the scholarship grants and the financial aid programs for the marginalized and economically disadvantaged group have not seen a significant enhancement, Madam. Ensuring the equal access to the quality education is crucial for social mobility and reducing inequality, which the budget does not adequately support. In this background, I recall UPA government like the enactment and the implementation of the right of children to free and compulsory education that encouraged equitability education to all. This was the fulfillment of Sri Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji deemed to have a law on primary education. I would also like to highlight a long pending proposal for the Minister Sir for the establishment of Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, in the Hasan constituency. Having a IIT will create a knowledge-based ecosystem that generates employment opportunity and contributes to the local economy. The state government, sir, notified and also acquired a land for IIT, sir. Coming to my constituency, Madam, the taluks of Arsikere, Arkalgudu, Beluru, Chandrayapatna, Hasana, Hole Narsipura, Sakaleshpura, Kaduru. Around 15 schools of PM Shri scheme is been there, Madam. Our district administration had proposed 151 for PM Shri schools, Madam. Kindly approve. I'm requesting Honorable Minister through you, Madam. Kindly approve at least 25 schools for PM Shri schools. I'm humble request to my Madam. I urge the government to increase this limit to avoid regional disparities and ensure fair distribution of resources. And due to heavy rainfall in my constituency, Madam, Karnataka and Hasan constituency, Madam, around 200 schools and 200 midday meal preparation rooms have been damaged, Madam. I urge the Honorable Minister, request the Honorable Minister to allocate special funds for the repairs, sir. Moreover, Mavinkere Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya school in my Hasan constituency, Madam, which has been serving students for 37 years, urgently need a renovation. I'm concluding, Madam. In conclusion, increasing our investments in education is essential for our nation's progress. Let us commit to making equality education accessible to all you, Madam. Thank you so much, Madam, for giving me the opportunity.
धन्यवाद माननीय सदस्य। माननीय सदस्य श्री आगा सैयद मेहंदी जी।
Thank you, Madam.